think the stream is working again. It seemed to die. Seemed to be an internet error. Where I basically stopped having internet for a couple minutes. How obnoxious. Alright, well, all we've done is... we'll continue the plan we were already executing upon. Okay, I need to keep building. Whatever. Alright, give me this back. This is mine. And it is going to remain mine. Alright, let me pop in over here. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, this means everyone that was watching got disconnected from it. Hey, Neil's back. We'll see how many other people manage to find their way back. Alright, so all of this is mine. All of it. This shouldn't be here. Get out of my territory. Okay, at this point, what we should do is we should fortify every tile. Yep, all of them. And we're going to upgrade those law guilds, and we're going to basically fix up the new territory. There'll be some agitating, and then we'll be ready to go into the next war, which will probably be against the Gorgon, to be honest. I think he's the one I should probably be fighting, and we should probably just go into an endgame level invasion. But we want to do some of these more adventures first, too. Okay. Done. Alright, everything is fortifying. So we shouldn't spontaneously lose territory anymore without me realizing it. The cowardly skeletons ran away, did they? Hey, Buster? Buster found us. Okay, anybody else where they shouldn't be? No, I think we got everything. Okay, next rule. Alright, we need to bring these up by 2 points. 3 for Lindholm. Yeah, internet issues. You know, I pay an absolutely absurd amount of money every month. Like, there's the regular internet deal, and then the deal that I have is like $100 a month above that in price. Like, that's how much I'm paying. And I can't even get a stable internet connection. Alright, I got a great piece of music to run. Okay. This is a great one. I don't know if it's that way everywhere, but internet is expensive in Alaska. We used to have an internet service provider called MosquitoNet way back when. But now it's AT&T, GCI, and there might be a third one, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I've paid, if you count all the things I've done, like all the stuff I've done for this hobby has been a very expensive hobby for me over the years. I've paid a fortune to be a YouTuber. I love this music. Alright, we need to invest. There's gonna be 3 turns of investing, so basically 2/3 of the next turn. 3 actions. And it's going to cost plenty of Regency. Ah, oh, man, I love this music. All right. Begin the rolls! Well, MosquitoNet was, I think, it might have been the only internet service provider back in the day. No, we don't use moose on the hamster wheel. They're too ornery. They're too ornery and dangerous. You can't even transport them in airplanes. There's a law against it on the books. No, we take the reindeer herds and we run them through. It's more of a big turbine, really. Lots of ropes and harnesses to pull it. Looks a little bit like that thing at the beginning of the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan the Barbarian movie, but with reindeer. Alright. Whatever it is, you can't do it. Go away. I have effectively infinite Regency. I can spend 41 doing nothing that matters to me. You don't recognize this? Aww. This is Legend of Mana. I really gotta get Snyder to play that with me sometime. It is my favorite of the Mana series. It is so good. And the musician who made the music for this would go on to make the music for Kingdom Hearts of all things, and you can actually kind of hear it. You can tell. I told you. You can just look up some of my old videos and you'll see Schneider in them. Look at the Power Ranger one, any of the Mana series, Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, any of those, and you'll see him in about half the videos playing the game. And the other half he's in the room talking to me while I play my turns. Well, actually in Secret of Mana we were playing simultaneous, but we were swapping back and forth who was in front of the camera. Alright, let me see. What was I doing? Right. Okay, Lieutenant. Create holding. Let's see. Is there any place we can still make a temple? Yeah, he's been around forever. Pretty much since the channel started. He's popped in and out at times. Isn't anyone hostile hiking around my lands, is there? Who's that? I don't know who that is, but I'm going to put a guy here, just in case. Alright, looks like everything else is safe. Good. Because we have 2 more turns of doing this, so that the whole place is habitable. I would like to get guilds in as well. That would be nice. Oh well. Actually, I'm going to have to get this 4 times. We're going to have to do this 4 times. Man, I wish I had more actions. Alright. Sure, why not? We can afford to splurge just a little. Alright, all these need to be force upgraded. This is what plays when you're on the map. Okay, I notice a huge problem in that I can't upgrade the law at Storm's release. We're going to have to contest something there real quick. Next turn, I'll agitate. Some of these places aren't ready yet, but tough luck. Alright, go crazy. Whew. Well, well. Oh well. That place is apparently very hostile to construction crews. Look at it all. Yeah, it really is a pleasant surprise that the frame rate helps so much. Oh, jeez, wow, nothing failed. Wow, oh, whole page of failure. Oh, well, too bad. Alright, so what we're going to need to do... Storm's release. Has the 3 from the Gorgon's crown that I have to burn. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to contest... Where is it? Here it is. Okay, we're going to have to contest this building here. Oh, he actually let it go. Then we're going to have to contest it again. Okay. Okay, he's going to fight me for this, though. He only invested 1. Okay, good. Now we can upgrade that as well. Cool. Cool. All right. Okay. All right, now, this giant fist of rebellion needs to be dispelled all across this land, and that's what this turn finally accomplishes. So, step 1. Okay, this one needs investing. This one needs investing. This one's got to be upgraded. Okay, next page. We failed all the upgrades last turn, but you know what? We're just going to try again anyway. Okay. Specifically, you need to be upgraded. And you have to upgrade twice. Then we can agitate with the lieutenant this turn, and all will be well in our new territory. All right. Begin the rolls! Ah! unreasonable amount of XP as well, my leader. For that will help you. I absolutely love this, but we're not going to do a full song right now. We'll save that for when I get Snyder to play the game with me. It is a wonderful song in Swedish, of all things. Anyway, I'm not going to sing it right now either. I love it. I first heard it as a teenager and it was amazing. It's a shame Legend of Mana didn't click with people. The series went dormant for quite a while. Spiderfell. No. The Gorgon's crown declares war on me again. Yeah. They're very mad, I know. I spent a ton of Regency just now. You see, we're all friends again. No hard feelings, anyone. I just disintegrated one of our mutual allies. Nobody should hold a grudge over such a small matter. Okay, this is the one that has to be upgraded. Okay. Alright. So this is the last upgrade we had to have. And the final step is the Agitate. And I'll finally find out whether or not Agitate gives a ton of XP as well. Maybe. We'll see. I can get it confirmed that it does, but if it doesn't, it's still iffy. Because I don't know how much XP my wizard needs to level up. There we go. Alright. Everything is now in order. Final move. And this area is consolidated. Boy, they keep assassinating my units all the time. Okay. Now, let's see if you level from this. All rebellions are hereby to be stopped. Cease your rebel action. See, if Vader had just shown up at the rebels and threw gold bars at them, but no. He decided to go Death Star instead. Massive points for style, but a proper evil empire understands the value of bribery. Honestly, it's crazy, because we know how little something like a bucket is worth. Like, the amount of gold that's being given away right now is so insanely absurd. And the only thing it's doing is buying the loyalty of the people somehow. More likely, it's buying the loyalty of the nobility. No, wait a second. What am I doing? Oh, you're not even my provinces. Why would I care about the loyalty of your people? I don't care. I'm being nice to everybody. But I'm not giving away more gold. I'm already giving away an absurd amount. Okay. Tax time! Hey there, Parbs! Yeah! It was a really interesting game. But the biggest thing for me is just imagining what it must have been like back in the day and how unfair it was. You go and you play Wizardry 6. And you go through a dungeon of hell. Basically, Dark Souls credits Wizardry 6 as its inspiration. Then you get Wizardry 7 and you go through absolute hell with the puzzles and the dungeons and all this stuff, only to have the villain make off with the treasure that the whole game had been about. For 2 games in a row, this villain has gotten everything. And you're promised, so promised, that there's a 3rd game coming. That you're flying off in your spaceship to the planet to stop the villain that's bested you 2 games in a row. And then you have to wait a decade until the company's on the verge of collapse before finally they release Wizardry 8 and conclude the Dark Savant trilogy. Ah, man, for years people must have thought that it was never gonna come. That they would just never see the conclusion. Alright, all the rebels are gone. Next turn we get to check out our new tax rate. It's gonna be awesome. What else should we do? We got the forts coming. We got basically all the things. We could do a bunch of trade routes and further holding work. I'm thinking we should strike here. But I also think we're going to do an adventure next. Let's pop in a trade route. Yeah. No. I might decide I want to conquer that place. And then I might decide I like having a temple there when I do. Alright. We're gonna go on an adventure. So we've only done level 2 adventures up till now, never a level 3 adventure. Should we jump the gun and go straight to level 4 adventures, or will that just get us all killed? Because I kind of want to attack the Manslayer and the Drider of Death and stuff like that. But on the other hand, we've never done a tier 3 adventure. We could go rescue the Goblin King. There's another spider one over here. Somehow... there's the Spider's Lair. Defeat the Spider King. And then there's Defeat the Spider King over here. We fight the Spider King twice? You can have Caribou. Oh. Yeah, I actually brought the 1,000 eye thing down. I wasn't sure if I could. I might someday. I might play through the Dark Savant trilogy, like the whole trilogy, back to back to back. And I, probably would do a lot less class changiness. A real living, breathing world with a bunch of guys running around the world, stealing the maps and interfering with you and killing each other. It was crazy. Treasure hunt with a whole bunch of competitors all running about. I'm gonna go for the Manslayer. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, we'll give it a try. So my level 9 wizard did not level up from doing that agitate. Still not sure if that means that agitate doesn't give good XP or not. I might someday. Oh guys, I have to report something. This game is, when it shipped, was so unfinished, I swear. Because I say that because Chain Lightning doesn't do... It's literally called Chain Lightning, and you know what it does? It hits one enemy. I tried firing it into groups of enemies repeatedly, and it always just hits one. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed in it. Man. Yeah, no, I think this game was shipped completely unfinished. I think that's just what happened. Because there was no way that the team making the game intended to ship it with, you know, Chain Lightning not chaining. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fight the Manslayer, one of the strongest enemies in the game, without ever having tried a Tier 3 dungeon. I might have to turn the frame rate back down. We'll see what happens. So, having done those level 2 dungeons, I found, among other things... Well, we got more Iron Stones, but I found Gauntlets of Ogre Power, meaning that our stats are pretty freaking good right now. His melee is actually kind of scary. This feels so different right now. Alright, don't step in the lava, guys. Is that wood next to lava? Ugh. How did the safety inspectors allow this? Hello? Sir? Sir? The frame rate being so high might be a problem. I think we are going to have to lower it. We'll just see if that's a one-off. Maybe that guard was just not paying attention. We'll see what happens the next time we're spotted. Okay, moving right now is a little tricky. Okay, yeah, they're coming for us. Yeah, okay. I only need to roll a 2 to hit. What's going on? Why did that take so long? If I'm hitting on a roll of 2, it should have just been like whack whack. We're going for the Manslayer! Okay, seriously. They were dancing. The dance of death! Oh shit, skeleton. Oh, well, so much for him. skeleton. No, I guess level 4 adventures ain't that big a deal. Huh. Hello, I'll take that. Okay. Alright, that was all of them. Hello. What's this over here? What you got? Alright, hold on a second. I can fix this. Maybe. Look, he's got a lot of stuff he needs to carry around these days. You know what? Who cares about these? Yeah, I don't need those. Okay. Now, I need you to eat this book right here and now. Hopefully you learned something good. We won't know till later when we check. For now... Okay, don't fall in the lava. Well, this is as good a time as any to demonstrate chain lightning not chaining. Yep, only hit one guy. The first time I attempted to use chain lightning, it was such a perfect setup with 3 goblins all bunched up. I was like, oh, and then it just didn't. Clearly the developers were forced to ship the game before they were done with it. The Manslayer? He can't slay them. Ah! Yes, of course! Brilliant! Thinking like a true tactician! Is YouTube really picking on the word slay? What a pain. Oh well, YouTube wouldn't let me say a ton of things on... There was a stream a while ago, and it was constantly giving me trouble with things like poison. Like, tons of words. I was trying to be like... Because the guy was playing Elden Ring, and I was watching, and it was his first time, and I was trying to explain, like, weaknesses of enemies and stuff like that. And YouTube was just like, no, you can't say any of those words. It was the most annoying thing. This is a big place, ain't it? Oh, hi. Hold on, I have something for you. I expect eventually there'll be stronger undead. I've been keeping this priest with me everywhere I go. Eventually it's gotta be important, right? Because the zombies are nothing, and the skeletons... Well, they're not as dangerous as they are on the battlefield. Let's put it that way. Yeah, the Batosai the Manslayer with the reverse blade sword. You know the guy, yeah. Oh, that's exactly who we're speaking of. Okay, need a stone key. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it's to the circular stairway over... I think it was over here. Yeah, here it is. gonna move very carefully so I don't fall. Okay. Every time it tells me I need a 2 to hit on fast attacks, I expect them to just crumple the first time I swing the sword. But somehow it doesn't work out that way. I figure what's going on is that all of your troops are probably like level 1 warriors or something. Which would make skeletons still not that strong, but I mean, it would make a little bit more sense. Because generally when you have an army in a normal D&D world, they would be, like the rank and file troops are going to be low level. Even an elite platoon isn't going to be high level. They're just going to be, you know, like if the average level was level 3, that would be an elite troop of warriors. If they actually had levels as a fighter instead of warrior, then they would be... Actually, I don't know how 2nd edition did things. In 3rd edition, NPCs had their own classes just for them. In 3rd edition, there was the warrior, the commoner, the aristocrat, the adept for a spellcaster, which had an interesting spell list, actually. But yeah, there were deliberate NPC classes, and player classes were rare. Yeah, actual adventurer class levels was a big deal. Where the heck are we? It looks like a dead end. Well, then why would it be here? What? Do I climb aboard and ride it up? Doesn't look like it. What's going on? One of my favorite third-party supplements was a guy made the, oh, what was its name? Oh, there's an elevator. The Complete Guide to Commoners or something like that. Basically, it was an entire book towards playing as a commoner and failing your way up. It was nothing but like tactics and tricks and stuff, magic items, all sorts of things specifically for epic commoners. So that you could play a commoner all the way up. All these doors I can't open. Everywhere I go. Now I can't get back through here? Am I stuck? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we'll have to come back there later when we've got more keys. No, wait, this is just where I was. No! Ah! I am stuck! I am terribly, terribly trapped. Okay, I begin to understand what's happening. This entire room is an elevator. And I need to wait for it to lower. Ah, shit, we keep falling. This is the one with the manslayer in it. I don't remember the name. Okay. Alright, let's stay away from that elevator for now. Oh my gosh, everything is locked. This is terrible. What's the name of this adventure? Well, if it's not the Fortress of Many Locks, then it's false advertising. Alright. What's that? Is that a good one? No. It's a mediocre one. Well. Okay, so that way's... Alright, so we go back through the weird... Wait, no, I'm not... Okay, yeah. Back through the weird twisty path we came from. Back into wherever this is. Oh, what's this? Okay, that's solved. Hi there, Goose. Medusa skull helmet thing. I guess that's not anything. Hold on a second. You're not the one who holds those. Oh, potion of invulnerability. Now, doesn't that sound interesting? How invulnerable is invulnerable? A really high AC? Or indestructibility? Oh no, it's 3-on-1. Well, 3-on-2. Yeah, you guys are not even a... You're not even speed bumps. Come on, get out of here. Gargoyles could come alive. Well, I can't get through that. This place is too huge. My gosh, I don't know where to go. Should I go further up? Should I go this way? That way? I don't want to deal with you. Be gone! Even when I just shoot them, it always has to go into that combat mode. Can't be helped, I suppose. This guy needs a roll of... Oh, 2, 6, 2, 6. Whatever. Alright, what did we find in this room? A bed with a hat on it. Oh, okay. It's a nice room and all, but doesn't really serve a purpose, does it? Ah, crap. 3 of you again? Boy, I wish that worked. I find it perplexing how the enemies are worth so little XP as to be irrelevant. See, that looks like a Dex Gauntlet, which I think you're already wearing one of. You are. You've got 3 gauntlets of dexterity at this point. Well. Home of the Mage Lords! Sure, why not? I think he's got all of them by now. Good grief! We have yet to find a single key. I need a thief with lockpicking. If only that was a thing. Or knock. Knock would be great. You have a lot of gargoyle statues. I just know they're going to all spring to life at some point. You know, for curiosity's sake, what happens if I throw a poisoned arrow at you? Ah, poison kills the skeletons, does it? Yeah. Just like Gygax intended. Right. Hello there, Cheeto! Yet another staircase to go up. Ugh! Green gem, blue gem, stone key. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs. Or whatever's in here. Downstairs. Sure, why not? Hello? Oh, that was happening. Get out of here. Killer Instinct? What? I wouldn't know. I haven't played any of the Elder Scrolls yet. Oh, hello. Get out of here. Yeah, second level spell that opened doors would be so good. I have 2 teleports, I think. Did I prepare them? I might have forgotten to prepare them. I forgot to prepare them. Okay, we have no teleports. Well, we have flight, which doesn't look like it'll matter in this dungeon. Go get him. Good work, man. Alright, I guess we're just gonna... What's this? Something's shown there on the map, but I don't see anything. I'll take that! And I'll take... Oh, come on! Like, if I actually find the keys, I'll have no idea where the corresponding doors are. Ah. Man. Alright, let's look at the map. Okay, we've been all over this floor except for this area. And this floor, we didn't go this way. I see. Oh, there's also that. So... Alright, let's start with this room. Oh, that's why I didn't check it out. The green gem! Alright, fine. And we went down that way. That led to that terrible elevator. Let's go down here. Is this where we came up originally? Oh, wonderful. Uh-oh. Well, now I really wish I knew teleport. Shit. If only I had prepared teleport. If only! We'll try to use flight. Oh! Oh, I got out of it! Oh, good! Good, good. Hey, turns out flight was good for something in this dungeon after all. Wonderful. Okay, this is back where we entered this place. Let's see. White key. And this was the stone key? Yeah. And the stone key was needed that way. There's something here. Did we go down this route before? We have not. Okay, new territory. What is this? Okay, a switch. Oh. Okay, the switch brings down the prizes, and then you have to rush over and grab them before they escape. I think I got locked in the room. We're gonna have to come back around. One of those might have been a key. I didn't get a good look at them yet. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. Okay, this way. This way. Through the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay. Flip the switch. That's a key. No, wait, I need to go up that. I don't know what's up there, but I want it. Alright, I think we found the stone key then. Yes! Okay, that's the stone key. That's the start. Always glad to get one of those. It's possible you can get up there. It's also possible you could just get stuck there, so... You know what? Let's just move on. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? Keys, keys, give me keys. I need all the keys. Have we already been through here? What, this door is just a door to a place I've already been? Now this needs the white key. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have to go figure out where else the stone key can be used. Just looks like a door, but it's not. Well, at least things move really quickly now. Oh, what's this? Okay. The bucket doors, you say? I had not considered this. Am I sure that isn't something they do in wizardry, though? Oh man, you guys should have seen the crypt in Wizardry 7. Like, you gotta appreciate this dungeon for a second. Let me just tell you about the Crypt and Wizardry 7. I'm not going to go too much into what we went through to get the boat to get there, okay? But you go to an island, you go down into a crypt, it's horrible. You're constantly having your characters driven insane, but confusion, just at random, taking crap tons of damage, being blinded, like all kinds of effects are just happening while you're walking around. Okay, so that's all bad enough, right? And the enemies are dangerous and causing, tons of damage, so, alright, all that's fair enough, right? The sort of things you'd expect from a late-game dungeon. But you see... you get down into it, and... oh god, there was an item you must have picked up early in the game that doesn't do anything all game, that you had to bring with you to put on a corpse to make something stop happening. Anyway, you discover a locked door that you can't get through. You discover a locked door you can't get through. You need to leave the crypt and go someplace else. So you leave this hell dungeon. And... oh, doggone it, white key! Doggone you! Anyway, you leave this hell dungeon, you go and you go through, it's a whole thing. You go through a bunch of crap, okay? And then, you go through this giant tunnel with all these dragons and things. You get up into the city in the sky, which has all of these invisible walls, many of which are one way. That's where you get the thing you need to continue the crypt. So then you go back down out of the invisible maze with one-way paths, back through the tunnels, back to your boat, back out through the fog, back to the island with the crypt. You're now able to get deeper into the crypt. You proceed to get deeper into the crypt, and now you get information in there that you needed in the city in the sky. So you go back out through the hell crypt, back through the into your boat, around through the fog, up through the tunnel, up into the sky, through the maze of invisible walls, some of which are one way. It's such a pain in the ass. You get further through that, you find your spaceship, and you get certain items out of that. Then you go back through the invisible maze, down through the dungeon, through the tunnel, back to your boat, back through the fog, back to the island, back down to the crypt of hell, with horrible things happening to you, and you go deeper and deeper into there. And there are really, really complicated puzzles that I'm not going to get into and stuff, but, then you get into 8 floors of teleporting and falling. 8 floors of teleporting and falling and stuff. Then below that, you get the hardest enemies in the game. A floor of just nothing but the hardest enemies in the game that you've never seen until this moment. And if you found a thing, if you found you could get into a couple of pillars that looked solid up on the surface and brought a gem with you from deep in the crypt all the way back to the surface into the pillars, you could have gotten a specific item that you needed to bring all the way to the bottom of this dungeon. Oh, that floor with the really, really hard endgame enemies? You had to basically just go all over this giant floor to open the door. You basically just had to step on all these tiles that are scattered about. There's 8 of them scattered over a massive area. Then, you get a story critical item, and what do you think you do with it? If your answer is climb out of the Hell Dungeon, through the giant teleporting falling maze of doom, all the way up through into your boat, go back through the fog, go back through the tunnel with with all the stuff, up into the city with all the invisible walls, then navigate through, finally get back to your spaceship. Yeah, that's the crypt. I'm not sure that it's the most unpleasant dungeon I've ever been in. It had some cool shit in it, but it's certainly a contender. It is certainly a contender for the worst dungeon I have ever had to go through. It was something else. And then, yeah, just to have, big time spoiler here, just to have the lead villain laugh and take the thing you went through all the trouble all game to get, and fly away. Okay, there's like 4 different endings, but I mean, you know, I really don't know where to take this stone key. I'm in trouble. At least the flight's still active if I get stuck again. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the stone key. Ugh, man. Yeah. The only thing that was a relief was that giant teleporty folly maze, which was terrible. The enemies in it were really weak. I mean, they weren't really weak, but compared to the crap you've been through, they weren't really a problem. Not like the stuff in that one floor. Those guys are a whole different level. Was I in this room? I must have been. Wait, is this an elevator? No, that's just a door. Okay, not elevator. I might need a help. I might need a help, guys. I might have to pull up a walkthrough or something. Unfortunately, the walkthroughs in this game are all like... the end of the dungeon is over here. Kinda walkthroughs. Nobody just has maps of these things where you can look at it and go, ah, this is the next part of this adventure. The tiny room... Wait, there's a switch? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. That was over here. That was down here. Switch. Did I miss a switch? Hold on, no, it's one of these walls. This wall. This ordinary wall. You're right, there was a switch! Okay, what did that... This wasn't here. Okay, this hole opened up. No, wait, don't... Ah, crap. Alright, we'll go flip the switch again. Ah, yes, the hole in the wall floor switch. Alright. No, don't you dare trap me down here. Air, would you, just make these go away? I guess that didn't work. Oh well, we'll just bonk them to death. There's definitely a key here. No. Oh, shit. We got stuck. Again. It's fine. It happens sometimes. I'm gonna cast Flight again, though, so I don't take a bunch of falling damage. Alright. Again. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Nothing else in here? Okay, we can get ourselves out of here, no problem. Alright, what kind of book did you find? Ooh. Who does carry all of my potions of flying anyway? I know I picked a bunch up. I think the fighter carries them, actually. Now this is worth doing. Oh yeah, I picked up something that gives me an extra action of some kind. I think I can cast a spell once per round. I forgot I could do that. Yeah, that's what this does. Oh my gosh. Alright, look. Ugh, I have to give them one at a time. Look, I've got a high strength score. I can carry more than this. This one should go to him. I think this goes to him too. And finally, this goes to you. Do I actually have to equip this ring to use it? To get the extra casty spell thing? Oh, okay. Alright, which key did we just get? The white key. Alright. Fine. If we could just knock the doors open. A lot of these keys are just shortcuts, huh? Alright, where do we need the white key? I don't know. I don't know. I knew it was on that door, and now that that door's open, I don't know. Is it needed over there? I suppose it could be. Okay, good. That was the white key. Oh, what is this junk? Well, there's a spell book among it, so I can't complain too much. No, this isn't what we want. That ain't what we're looking for. Hmm. Now I gotta wait for this to descend again. So this whole secret passage just led to a book? Huh. There we go. I suppose we need to head back to the second floor of this fun house. Unless I get a gem or something, I think we're done with this floor. Staircase. I know you're here. Ah, here's one. Alright, we'll go up here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So... what's that? Blue gem! Okay. Alright. Where else? Where else? I know there's something behind this, but I can't get through it. Hidden in the fireplace? No. You know you can actually go through some of the fireplaces I found? It just leads back over there. You know what's there. Crap. Alright, I'm back to needing a hint. Well, wait a minute. Maybe that isn't where I think it is? Let's check. Yeah, I'm gonna need another hint on this one, guys. Led to here. Yeah, okay, yeah. This just leads here. It's where I thought it went. Which leaves me stuck. I have 2 gem doors I kind of remember the locations of, and that's it. The completely dark alley with the crypt statue. Yeah, we did that one already, though. Yeah, we did that spot. We can go back there and double check. So that's referring to... hold on. That's referring to here. The completely dark alley. This must be your carpet. But we don't have a crypt statue here. All we've got is this spot here that the elevator takes you up and down to. But we ran through here, and it just took us to this. And there's no switches in here, nothing that I can find. So, yeah, we already looted this spot. Man, I don't know. As soon as it lets me through. Alright. Here. This is the eastern staircase, and this is... Okay, no, you want second floor. This area, yeah, this area is a mystery. Because this tunnel here leads downstairs. But I haven't been able to figure out how to get into that. So if we go right up through here... If we go right up this way... This takes us to it. And this is the area here. But I got no way to get into it that I can find. It's just a big blank on the map. With seemingly no way inside. There's also a room here I can't get into. I just can't get in. I don't know why. The crypt statue, which is a door that goes up and down. I don't know. Are these the crypt statues? You know what? There is one spot we should go back to. Hold on a second. It was on the first floor. There was 2 pillars. We are on the first floor. There were these 2 pillars. Problem is I don't remember quite where they are, but if we run around like a chicken with its head cut off long enough, we should spot something. Okay, now this is the second floor. Going down to the first floor. Okay, not here. I didn't see anything there. Okay, but not here. I mean, we can go analyze that area again in a second, but first, somewhere this way. Yeah, this was the spot. And then I went this way. I was wondering about this. No, I don't think so. Never mind. That's not a thing. Well, I thought maybe those would take me up somewhere. But I guess not. Alright, the dark alleyway is here. So I can fly all the way up. There's the one door there. We were just through there. This is the thing. It goes up and down. But We already explored everything back here. Twice. And then the elevator goes back down. And we find ourselves here. And then it goes back up. I don't see any crypt statues. I don't know what that could possibly be referring to. Like, I really don't know what that could mean. Let's take the last of the gold. We've only got one flight left. We need to... Man, I wish I had my teleports. If only I had remembered to cast them, I would just teleport somewhere. But I failed to! This was a surprisingly low-level dungeon, though. Well, we might leave and come back and try teleporting around. But we're going to need to figure out where we're teleporting to exactly. Oh shit, Sow Treasure! I forgot about that spell. Yeah, that's a really good spell. We should cast that. Alright, we'll burn our last flight. Alright, time for a quick... Alright, so there's nothing in here. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Past that thing I don't want. Touring with this turned on. And this takes us around to this switch. As well. Yank the chain. Nothing here. Okay. Run all around. Controls are a bit unwieldy at this speed. Okay, we don't care about any of that stuff. Which doorway? Where? Doesn't look like there's really any treasure left on this floor. Looks like we were pretty thorough. Oh yeah, those were the books I threw away. The books of ineffable evil. Yeah, we can just leave a few, you know, Necronomicons lying around. I wouldn't worry about it. What's that? Klaatu, Verata, Niktu? Nah, that's not really necessary. Alright, second floor, so, okay. Potion that I missed. I can't get in here. I keep trying. I can't get into there somehow. Bet you one of the keys is in there too. Alright, there's a couple things on tables in here. Oh, yeah. Something in here. Nope. Hold up. There's some stuff over there. That was one of the places that had a door keeping me locked out, right? The green gem. The green gem! I wish I could teleport in and out. Well, yeah, we're gonna leave and come back with teleports. I don't suppose this could be a... No, of course not. Yep, that's everything. I just don't get it. I'm just stuck somehow. What the... Whoa, where are we now? Hold on. Whoa! 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 How did I get here? Oh, shit, disintegrate didn't work. Alright. I'll just help you with all sorts of things. How about chain lightning? I'll take it. Wasn't he an ally? Oh, well. I'll just happily take it. I need a blue gem. Looks like something, but I guess it's not. Hey, you, cast Find Treasure again. Well, I killed the manslayer, but there's nothing here. There's nothing here! Wait a minute. If I could get through the door with the blue frickin' gem, I don't have a way to get it. Alright, you know what? This is fine. We know what to do. Alright. We're going to exit the adventure. Yes. It's just going to cost us an extra turn. It's just going to cost us an extra turn, that's all. But now we know exactly what to do. I tell you, the treasure in that place was pretty crap. I bet all the good treasures are behind all those stupid doors. But we go back. Only this time Tower Runok. Okay. Levitate. Fly. Ice Storm is stupid. What are you going to do with that? Disintegrates are good, though. I'll prep a couple of colds. Teleport! Okay. I'm going to prepare 8 teleports. Okay. I guess I'll prepare this. I don't know. Why not? With 8 doses of teleportation, I bet you we can solve this place easy. We'll get our fine treasures back on. Maybe I should use True Sight as well. Alright. And get your flights ready, just in case. Let's do this. Okay. No, I suppose it'd be too much to expect the map to still be there. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, first things first. There's a door over here. Come on, get rid of these. These are just these are nothing. Hey there, John. Okay. We go this way. A lot of speed bumps in this here palace. To populate the entire elven species if we have to go through here a third time. They don't reproduce that often, you know? Okay, through this way. Through this way. He just pokes it and it immediately collapses. 10 to 32 on a roll of 3. I swear half the time he just decides he doesn't feel like attacking right now. Kill it! I think we just phased through a wall. To Benny Hill's music. Okay, this time we got him. No, wait, I need that key. Alright, we'll just go around one more time. We've got this. This is fine. Grab key, grab second key. And then we begin with the teleporting as necessary. Grab a jug of alcohol for our trouble. Green alcohol. So, probably absinthe that they're drinking every time they feel like clearing an injury. Or just ignoring the injury. Alright. Well, the game sound was getting pretty broken. But alright, yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind hearing the Manslayer's voice. We can do that. Alright, let me see. Open volume mixer. Alright. Hey you, cast light. Okay. Were there any other keys that we had located? I think it was just the 2 of these, right? Alright. Why can't I pull this? It's right there. There it goes.
Hey, hold on. supposed to be here. Ready your defense. Stand right there and identify yourself.
Okay. Now, we call this a level 4 adventure? It doesn't really feel much different from the level 3 adventures we were on before. Alright, next up, I need... I'm gonna start with the teleport trickery. But first, find treasure. Okay, no reason to go that way again. There should be... must have been a switch from the other side. Okay, fair enough. Moving at high speeds. Tricky.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah? Well, he didn't stand up to chain lightning very well. For how difficult he was that one time we fought him in the other game. Well, finish him. Okay.
Fight or die. Fight or die.
Oh, there's nothing of interest here. Did we get stuck? Oh, the skeletons attacked the guards. I really didn't expect the game to emulate enemies fighting each other. That's actually a surprise. Did you really build this off the Doom engine? Did you just borrow Doom from id? Wimworld, when next I stream after the Snyder adventure.
Your Highness, your bidding.
Hold on, let me feed this guy another book. I think this one's... I don't know, maybe he'll find something in there.
Your bidding?
Okay, yeah, there's... Oops. Yeah, nothing in the stables. Let's get out of here. Yeah, Snyder's gonna do a video with me tomorrow. That's correct. I found something super nostalgic for him. An old DOS game even he had forgotten that he had played as a young Schneider. Okay. Alright, now we need to do the upstairs stuff. And then... let's see... Here we are. We'll do some upstairsing, and then we will start teleporting behind gem doors. And other locations of interest. Watching it at this level of frame speed is insane. There's something amusing about it. Hypnotic, even. Okay, this is one of the doors we could never get through. Green gem door. Versus... teleport.
Stand right there and identify yourself.
Alright, what's in this room? People.
Hey, hold on.
Well, if you're in here, you must have a green gem, right? Give it to me. I mean, obviously. Yeah, there's a lot that's impressive. I wish the game had gotten more time in the oven,
My liege?
because clearly it needed it. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? I was in the middle of a room looting the place, and it suddenly put me here. Why?
My liege?
This is infuriating. Teleport trap. Is that so? Well, that wasted one of my teleports, but as long as I don't step on it again, it's not that big a deal, because I can use it to get out of the room. I didn't see a key, but that doesn't mean there isn't a key in there. Alright.
Hey, hold on. You're not supposed to be fight here. Or die.
You can see what on the map? Oh, the teleports?
Hey, hold on. You're not supposed to be your defense.
I don't suppose you have the gems on that map.
Stand right there and identify yourself. Fight or die.
So many pests. Sometimes the camera just buries itself in someplace inexplicable. Oh yeah, you won't learn anything from that. A blue gem, you say? Alright, what do we got here? A gem!
Your Highness? Your bidding?
Oh, this is an actual book of vile darkness, not just a book of ineffable evil. Huh. Well, how about that? So if you play an evil wizard, there's 2 different flavors of book you can have.
Your Highness? Your Highness?
Alright, so we got ourselves a green gem. Okay. Now, where else on the map do we need to go? We're going to just teleport ourselves randomly and hope we get someplace good. I think this area?
Hey, right there and identify yourself.
I teleported practically on top of someone. Come on, how did I not telefrag him? Okay. So where did we end up? Oh, I know this room. Darn. Well, I know I've been in this room before, but, where be the door? Oh, here it is. Okay, this takes us down that way. which I don't have any interest in going right now. Let's stay on the second floor. Okay.
Stand right there and identify yourself. Ready your defense.
Oh, well, that was quick. Oh, for evil priests. Oh, okay. So then there must be a book for good
Halt.
wizards
Where do you
somewhere,
think you're
too.
going? Hey, hold on. You're not supposed to be here. Fight or die.
All right. Why is my map so zoomed out now? Is there something that zoomed the map in and out? Ah. Okay, that's way better.
Hey, hold on. You're not supposed to be here. Ready your defense. Ready your defense.
Drat.
Fight or die. See to your sword.
More elves that wish to become quarter pounders. Alright, guys, get mincing. Hmm. Okay, this is one of the spots. I suppose it's worth 2 teleports to find out what's behind this door. It's a potion and a potion.
Your Highness?
My liege?
Well, that wasn't worth teleporting for. I still don't know how you're supposed to open that door from the outside, but whatever. Oh, that room. Bah. Alright. Well, so far we found a green gem. So where was the green gem door? We teleported past it once. And then we got teleported out. Where was it? It had to be upstairs somewhere then. I don't want to use the last one, but I guess I should use my last treasure seek. We can still teleport our way into this area. Potentially. Alright. Fine. Well, I've forgotten where it is. on the second floor east-west corridor. This corridor, there seems to be a fake wall. Not sure. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use another teleport. We've got a couple left. This is our last find treasure. Alright, now we teleport to here. Blue!
My liege. Your Highness.
Your bidding?
Alright, we've got green, we've got blue, and we've got your blood. Thank you for giving it to us. Don't know what we'll use it for, but... Okay. Now.
Stand right there and identify yourself.
Oh, well, that guy's dead. What's happening here? Somebody installed a strobe light? Huh. False wall? Must have just been a false wall. Weird. Well, at this point, we should have everything we need, right? Should we go fight the Manslayer again? Something goes crazy when we step onto that particular area. Chain lightning plus chain lightning. Well, look at that. He done had a glass jaw. The Tome of the Prince. Oh, right. Here you go. I don't know what to do with it. I'll let you have it. Seems like a piece of junk to me. Ah. A fake wall. That's what gave me so much trouble. That looked just like everything else. Oh, hey, we gained a level. Yay! Well, we got something for it.
Did not succeed.
So we've killed the Manslayer twice, but here he is still on the map, and he's probably still our ally.
Did not succeed. Succeeded.
Okay.
It's
Well.
your turn.
Honestly, I think I should just explore the rest of these between streams. Unless there's one in particular of interest, it seems like they don't actually scale in difficulty much. So maybe I'll just, unless there's one in particular that you recommend.
Succeeded.
I think from here, I think we want to go to war with the Gorgon and go into the end game. I really do. But I do want to see the rest of the adventure. Okay, so he was 2 levels behind as a fighter, and now his fighter and wizard are equal leveled. It's interesting, I guess. Melentor's Hammer. Okay. Yeah, I could do Melentor's Hammer. So you want to see me do that one, or you think I should just do that one? Turns out that guy didn't have much to say. The Manslayer, while we fought him. Okay. I will save that one for next time. You know what? I'm just gonna do them all. I have the Regency. I can afford it. I could also just boost everything.
Did not succeeded. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Succeeded. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed.
A ranged attack, finally, you say.
Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed.
This is sad.
Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Did not.
This is just sad.
Succeeded. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Succeeded. 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 Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Succeeded.
237 Regency.
Did not succeed. Succeeded.
If Regency was still a precious commodity, this would be very painful.
Succeeded. Succeeded. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Succeeded. 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 Succeeded.
Yeah.
Succeeded. Did not succeed. Did not succeed. Succeeded.
Forget a bow. We'll give you a hammer. He gained a level. He gained a level.
Succeeded.
It must be a wizard level, right?
The portents reveal opportunity for
The
great.
groom is missing in the 5 peaks. Oh no! So currently, nobody's really in the competition, hardly. I mean, these two are, but the Gorgon's crown is like, I don't know, man. He's like in last place. Even the Manslayer's scoring higher.
It's your turn.
Yep, he's a level 15 wizard. He just doesn't have a spell of that level to actually cast. I think we just is... Yeah, the Crown of the Command. Was that the one that gives you an extra turn? I'm not sure. In theory, I've got an item that'll let me cast a spell every turn. Costs only 4 Regency. That is the one? Well, that's the first one I need to take. Are you sure I have this hammer? I don't see a hammer. I got Robes of Masses, Scepter of something, Crown of Command, Brenna's Favor, Staff of Prosperity, Amulet of Inspiration, Chalice of the Dead, Book of Fortification, and Tome of War. Yeah, I don't see any Mjolnirs. Okay. Yeah, so I'll probably just stomp through pretty well all of these between streams, and the one we really want to see is the one where we get to fight the Gorgon. But other than that, it's going to be a war. I've saved up plenty. We've got tons of income. It shouldn't be any problem. I think we can just kind of squish him. Because, yeah, at this point we control... How much of the map would you say we control? Only a fifth? But that's plenty. I already have the one with the Gorgon? No, I don't, do I? Is this really the one with the Gorgon? I'll actually fight the Gorgon on this map. Really? If that's true, then because I would have expected that to be a higher level than the rest. Ha! Okay, we'll do that one next time. How many disintegrates do you think it'll take to get through to him? Yeah. I'd say our characters become pretty high leveled. So yeah, this will be 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 8 turns, because I'll do one adventure each turn. That way if the game crashes or something during an adventure, I'll won't lose too much progress. Yeah, we'll do the Gorgon fight next time. Definitely. And hopefully we'll finish the game by just storming his territory, him and his ally, just an overwhelming force. And if that doesn't give me enough points to win, it definitely will. But if it didn't, I'd just make a bunch of alliances and it would give me the win. I'm sure. I'm sure. The spider's lair? Oh, okay, alright. I can set aside... We can do 2 adventures next time. Maybe, depending on how long I take. So I'll just do Spirit's End and then the rest of these. Honestly, the Manslayer's Tower was super disappointing. Man. Our guy is now level 14-15. He's pretty scary. He's pretty scary at this point. You know that this fighter never gained a single level and he's been on every adventure? He's just a level 9 fighter. Well, Durlag's Tower is special. That dungeon will always hold a special place in our hearts. Alright, I think this is where we'll part ways for today. Yeah, tomorrow, something with Schneider. 2 days, nada. And then we'll come back and continue this. And it might be the final time. Maybe. We'll see. Watcher's Keep? Watcher's Keep is pretty interesting. Watcher's Keep has a lot more going on. But man, Durlag's Tower, like... I don't know. I actually think I prefer Durlag's Tower, but... And I played the two... I would have played the 2 games more or less back to back. But yeah, it's... I don't know. Like, there's more to Watcher's Keep, definitely, but it's a much higher level adventure. Durlag's Tower is tough. It's a shock, because nothing in the game was anywhere like it. And you're just suddenly like, holy crap, this place is trying to kill me. Like, really trying to kill me. Ah. Yes, the freaking traps were terrible. I love that there's a sword. There's like a two-handed sword in there, and it's like, I think it's +3. And the game describes it as a weapon this powerful shouldn't even exist. Meanwhile, I've already killed Drist, and I'm carrying 2 swords that are more powerful than that. Oh, man. Alright, anyway. Until next time, and every time, this is Hadriex, signing off, and good night! I'm gonna go confirm the votes. Drawbard's probably right, but I gotta count 'em myself.